Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Friday night. I think it's Friday night. This is a special session just to come back on to finish up some free readings that I did not complete in the evening session. I have a handful, well, a couple handfuls. So we're going to jump in there. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. It does tell me you're enjoying the free readings. And thank you for all the donations that I receive. It does help me continue to do the free readings, because if I was doing a full-time job, I know I wouldn't be on hardly ever because I'd be exhausted like everyone else. So thank you guys. It helps me continue to do that. After I'm finished here, I will post a comment on the bottom of the video listing the order in which the readings occurred so you can find your reading more easily. And if your name's not mentioned in there, that means I did complete it in the first session. All right, so we left off with Angelina. So Angelina, you are up first. You wanted to know any potential relationship coming towards you. I am using the Chinese tarot. We've got Chinese New Year happening tomorrow, so happy Chinese or Lunar New Year to you. All right, so let's take a look here, Angelina. What does Spirit want you to know about any potential relationship coming towards you? What do we got going over here? All right. Well, I imagine you do. You got the Lovers card coming in here, which would tell me that you do have a relationship that is coming towards you. The Five of Staves, the Five of Wands does show, energy movement, right? Number 5 is a number of change. The Wands energy is passion, drive, and energy. But it is a movement from something fearful or conflicting to something more loving going forward here. So I feel like the relationship that's coming towards you might feel a little bit like not bickering, but more like you're kind of a fiery personality, they're kind of a fiery personality, and you both in play are kind of just bzz at each other, to where people are walking by going, why don't you guys just get a room? Oh my God, the sexual tension between you two. That's the kind of energy that I feel will come in, that it starts off feeling kind of agitated toward one another, but there's something much deeper below the surface that's drawing you together with this fire and this passion, and it does transfer into something more deeply loving and more emotional. But I feel like you you both need someone who holds their ground and is a bit feisty with each other. Otherwise, you just feel like people are boring. I don't know why that's coming in there, Angelina, but it's great. I love it for you. And that's, I feel like, how it begins. That's how you know, okay, here's the one. Not that they're abusive or anything, or that you're abusive to them. It's more so of just just feistiness, just a little bit of picking on each other in a fun way. So that's what's coming in there for you. So many blessings to you. And then Pramia, hello, hello. So is this month, February, is it good for you to apply for a job? Will it be good to go through an agency or direct? All right, so let's take a look here. Is it a good month first? You got the 7 of coins. You've got the last thing to grow on the fruit tree is the fruit, and it's patience there. So I feel like things are going a little slower here. I feel like um, you can apply for it, but I don't feel like you're going to get fast results from it. So I would still, look at doing it, still applying for jobs, but just don't expect them to start like this month. Maybe they'll start like March 1st. But I feel like it is good for you because the last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. And there's a Zen saying that's coming to mind, which is chop wood, carry water, which is but do the daily things, do the process. So I like that. And then you said, will it be good to go through agency or direct? So let me just pull a couple quick cards here. Agency or direct? Agency, I feel like you've got the strength card and the 2 of wands, which is, that they will work on your behalf and, um, it's two people working for you instead of just yourself. Going direct, you have peace of mind as well. So I feel like either way works out for you. In fact, you could do both even. Um, but just follow and do the steps. And it they're encouraging you to keep doing the process. If you haven't started the process, start the process and start to go through those things because you're going to learn a lot through all the processes, and through it all as well. That's what you carry. You care for the plants. Eventually, they grow fruit, but it's all a process of making sure you're doing all those things. So I like it for you. It's coming in here, Premia. Hopefully that helps. Many blessings to you. And then Ajay Star, you are up next. You'd love to have a career reading. Currently jobless, but applying for jobs. All right. Let's take a look here and see what the spirit wants you to know about career. That's a lot of cards. These are the ones they want. All right. Well, yeah. So you definitely have a lot coming in here. You've got the Devil card and the Ten of Swords. Both of these are about the shaking and the rattling of your life, about career expectations, thoughts, beliefs, mindsets. All of that coming in. The Devil card, Saturn, Capricorn energy, does challenge all of those long held beliefs about what you're supposed to do, should do, need to do, have to do, must do, and all that fun stuff. And the Ten of Swords is being sick and tired of trying to live up to all these rules and all these expectations when it's not something you even want to do. And so there is this freedom that comes in and about what is it that you want to do with your life, not what you feel you've been supposed to, should, responsible, blah, blah, blah. Who are you afraid to let down? But what does your heart want? What do you truly want to do? How do you want to uniquely express that unconditional love in your heart with the world in your own special, unique way? So I love that for you. And I feel like this is what they're saying is that, rather than trying to do the old way and old, well, these were safe, I can get in to get these jobs. It's like now's a chance for you to go before you get into the rut of all the other job. So, look, what is it that you'd love to do with your life and what's keeping you back? Is there schooling you can go to? Is it requiring college? How do you want to go there? What direction do you want to head with all of that? So I feel like now is the time to do it. That's why things are rattling, why things are happening, and why you currently have this break in between jobs so that you can pursue this. So I love it for you, J Star. That's what they got for you right now. So go for your dreams. All right. Many blessings. All right. And then Mezzy BP, hello, you are up. So you're opening up to love. Yay. Anyone coming in soon? All right. Let's take a look here and see what Spirit wants you to know about anyone coming in soon. It's opening to love coming in here. All right. I feel like you're finishing up here, with this Five of Pentacles, the Five of Coins. This is you looking at your, feelings and beliefs around lack and fears of abandonment, not being good enough, being left behind, that you're continuing to transform and step out of those things. And as soon as that wall drops, the Knight of Staves, the Knight of Wands is fast movement, passion comes in. And it starts off as passion and attraction, energetic and physical attraction. But it is something that, does move deeper. Got the Chariot on the bottom, which is victory, Cancer sign energy. A lot of emotional energy does end up coming in, but it does take you looking at your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets around lack and abandonment when you were younger. If I didn't reference already the Take 10 with Zen, episode 5 is all about the Six of Pentacles. If you go to my main page at the very top, there's the playlist. You'll see Take 10 with Zen. Once you view the playlist, you'll see episode 5 it talks about fate, but when you get into it, you'll see it's about the Six of Pentacles, which happens after the Five of Pentacles, which you got. But that's the dropping and this balancing out of our giving and receiving that allows that to drop and allows love to come in. So there still is that inner child going, I don't know if we deserve that yet. So it's dropping those. And if you've been doing that work and that's what you're like, I've already done all that, then be ready because it will be coming in fast and furious for you. But it will start off as passion and attraction, not love at first sight. It's attraction, and then love comes after that. Right. So that's what's coming in, Mezzy BP. Many blessings to you. And then Mars, you are up. So a general for the rest of the year. And if you haven't checked out the energy forecast for 2024, that is, do I have it in here? What's on the playlist on my main page? But there is one for each individual zodiac sign, so be sure to check that out. But for additional information, but for you, yeah, you've got the 8 of Cups here and the 9 of Coins. Now, the 8 of Cups is about leaving behind emotions and relationships that no longer serve you. It's the moving forward that comes in with that here. So, we've got that. So I got distracted. I saw a reflection of something on fire behind me, and it was the candle. Forgot I lit it. I was like, "Is something on fire behind me?" That's it. Something's on fire behind you. They're putting a fire under your butt to leave these emotions and these relationships behind that no longer serve you. So you do have this with that 8 of Cups. It's not only just looking at emotions that don't serve you, that you have emotional charge on them, but it is really physical relationships, friends, family, old romantic partners, whoever it is. These are the relationships where you're giving in 70, 80, 90% all the time, only getting back 10, 20, 30%. Yeah, some relationships go back and forth, and that's part of compromise and all we can give at certain times. But if it's always been you giving so much and getting so little back, it's time for you to let those go. And that's what they're saying here with that 8 of Cups. And then the 9 of Coins is you about feeling this independence and your worth in relationship to the outside world. So a little bit of alone time, but that's okay because it does allow you to step forward. It allows this release and allows all of this energy to come back to you, which opens you up and prepares you for a deeper relationship because you have the capacity and the space emotionally for it. So I like that for you, Mars. That's what's coming in for you right now. I'm sure there's more happening this year. It's going to be an amazing, amazing year. So that's what they have coming in. Right. So many blessings to you. And then Grace 1111, you want to know your soul purpose. Are you aligned with your purpose? All right, let's take a look here. See what spirit's willing to let you know. It's always a scavenger hunt. You know, sometimes I know we wish we'd have a scroll fall from the heavens to tell us what it's all about. But yep. So right now, you know, you are aligning with your, well, we're always living our soul purpose because we're all down here living this human experience, experiencing the lower vibration, so we understand the higher vibration. But you are in this process of discovering your soul purpose because you've got the Hermit card, which is about stepping back and connecting with your higher self and spiritual posse. And the Ace of Cups is that love from above. It's the becoming the chalice, the holy grail. And it's like discovering that I'm lovable and I'm full of love, and that you open up and let that unconditional eternal love from above come in, fill you up and overflow out to the world, right? And so there's this fullness of life, and you're like, all right, now how do I uniquely want to share that unconditional love I have in myself with the world? How do I want to do that? Not what I think I'm supposed to, should, need to, have to, must, but how do I want to do that? How do I want to share that with the world? And I feel like they're having you step in to connect with your higher heart, to get out of your mind and into your heart to discover it. We haven't talked about it yet. There's this great book, which is Discovering Your Dharma by Sahara Rose. She has a website, I am Sahara Rose, sahararose.com. It's free. That she has some quizzes on there where you can go under the purpose tab. It talks about your Dharma archetype. It's a little quiz you can take to see. They'll give you two, your top one and your second one, on the email they send you on your dharma, how you want to, like, the way in which you share that, just a theme, like a visionary or an artist, or teacher, or how is it that you want to share this. And then also under the Ayurveda tab, there's a dosha quiz, which talks about your energies. And so those are free. And if you're interested, it's a great book. If you're able to pick that up, highly recommend it, if that aligns there. That'll help you, give you some form around your dharma, which is life purpose. So that's what they have for you right now, Grace. So many blessings to you. All right, continue moving down the list here. So God's daughter, hello, hello. So you want to know, where does Andre get your pictures from and how? Uh-oh, what a jerk. I'm just kidding. Let's take a look here. See what Spirit has here. All right. The hidden and the unknown. We've got the Eight of Swords here. Swords is communication, the flow of communication. And I feel like they get it from friends of friends of friends. I'm not sure if you're in social media, but the Eight of Swords, swords being the number of mind and thought and communication, I feel like it's on some sort of websites that you might have it there where they grab it from people. And I just feel like there's all this community of individuals, um, and they might just grab it off of someone else's page, or something that you might have already sent them to, or sharing pictures somewhere. But I feel like it is in that kind of realm there. And we've got the moon card, which is the unseen and the unknown. And I feel like, that's how they go in. It's like stealth wise, they go in and grab them off of other people's pages who they're not friends with, but that they have access to. It would be like Facebook. Sometimes people have their settings done where anyone can see it, and so they can go in and they just grab them and they save them off that way. But I feel like it's some sort of social media that they're grabbing it from with those, but it's very stealthy like. They're not like asking people for it. They're going in and sneaking them off. So hopefully that helps, God's daughter. But that's what's coming in. So many blessings to you. All right. And then we've got Tanya Hikes. Hello, hello. You wanted to know, will you get a car within a month, within 1 month? Let's take a look here and see what we have here. All right. I do see here, you've got the Page of Swords and the Heavenly Master, which is the Hierophant. This is all about seeing things from a higher perspective and gaining clarity on what you truly want. What and there, this is all about, both of these are about clarity of mindset, understanding what it is you truly want, doing your research. So you definitely can get a car there, but it's about knowing what you want first, and then pursuing it. And you do definitely 10 of coins even on the bottom, which is, are they riding it? Yeah, they're riding a tiger. So you do have transportation that comes in with that. um, but it's so important for you to determine, what is it that you want, not what everyone else wants you to have, but what is it that you truly want, because that's what allows you to really pursue it and get it. So I like that for you, Tanya, and that's what they have for you right now. So many blessings to you. And then we got Charlene Kramer. Hello, hello. So, what's to become in your situation and current circumstances with all you're dealing with? And is the outcome going to be? All right, let's take a look here. So, what is to become of the situation based on your current energies? All right. All right, that card wants to be seen. I'm trying to shuffle, but that one is like, no, I get to be seen. Let's see what else. Okay, so these are your two cards. What do we have here? All right. Yeah, you definitely here, you've got the World card, which is a victory card, endings and new beginnings too. It's the last card in the major arcana. So ending of old cycles, new beginning of new adventures that are free from the old expectations and the old circumstances and roles. You also have the Ace of Staves, the Ace of Wands, which is new passion, new drive, new energy. So you definitely have these new beginnings that are coming in here. There's going to be endings. You're going to feel okay about it, though. The universe, the world, it's normally the world card is the ending of an old cycle, the ending of where you're like, okay, I've done what I needed to do. I've learned what I've needed to learn, but now I'm ready to put what I've learned into a new adventure. It starts off with the Fool card, the 0, which is free of a lot of rules and supposed to be's and should be's and need to be's and cages. And it's more of an adventure than a task. And so I feel like whatever this is, the shaking, this rattling, everything you're going through right now is to shake it up, your life, to make you see that the old ways of being aren't working anymore. It's time for a new adventure. It's time to let a lot of ways of thinking go so that you can start a new type. Because when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same result, right? So it's about changing and doing things differently brings in different results for you. So I like this for you in that the page of wands is about you stepping into your power too. Because like attracts like, whatever we focus on, we're asking the universe for more of it, right? So if I focus like a little kid going into a donut shop, if they point out all the donuts they hate, guess what? They get a box full of donuts they hate. But if you point out at everything you love, then you get a dozens and dozens of donuts that you love instead, right? So if we focus in on what we are hating, what we feel is missing, what we fear is won't leave our lives, or that will come into our lives, or if we fear won't leave our lives, then we grow that. We're telling the universe, I really enjoy this. Can you give me more of it? So instead, we start focusing on what we're grateful for in our lives. What we start focusing on unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace. Then we're telling the universe, I want more of that. Then they bring in things that match that for you. So that's what they have for you right now, Charlene. Hopefully that helps. So many blessings to you. All right. So just have a couple more here. And the team, you did ask 2 questions. I normally just keep it to 1 for free readings, but 1 was so easy, I'm gonna just answer it anyway, just for the future. We just look at 1 question or 1 theme around things. So the first question you asked is, are you gonna be able to buy a house in the UN village? That's a yes or no, so that's easy breezy, usually. So let me give these a shuffle, and then we'll look at your second question too. And then we just have 1 more left. So hopefully I didn't miss anyone. If I did, I will be back tomorrow morning as well. All right, so here we go. So are you going to be able to buy a house in the UN village? You got the 3 of coins, the 3 of pentacles. This is about being true to your authentic self. The pentacles is the outside world. I just feel like there's going to be a unique way of going about this. I just feel like there's a different, it's like you're aiming for something, but I feel like, what is this, the UN? I was thinking of, um, what is it, the Olympic Village for some reason. But it's like you're shooting for something, but I feel like there's different options, something that's more closer to you being your unique self. I feel like you might be wanting to get this house in UN Village because it makes sense, or other people saying that this is the way it should be, supposed to be. But I feel like there's something more that's in alignment with who you are, and more to your liking. And it's about being true to your authentic self, not being drawn off by other people, but what do you want? And I feel like you want something else. So I don't feel like you'll end up getting that, because I feel like you're stepping into this, I want to get what I want to get. So I don't feel like that's like a no. You have something else that you want, that you choose. All right. And then your other question is, are you going to be able to sign with an international entertainment company for acting and modeling? Ooh. All right. Let's take a look here, the team, and see what we've got here. Will you be able to sign in with an international company in 2024 to 2025. All right. Looks very promising here. You've got the Page of Staves, the Page of Wands, which is new passion, new drive, new ambition coming in. And the Queen of Cups, she is she rolls over emotion. She's able to tap into her emotion very much. In fact, she almost looks like an actress, right? um, does the act on stage. And so this does tell me that yes, that you're able to sign in with an international entertainment company. And I feel like that's why with that, purchasing a home, maybe that's why it's like, you're going to be traveling a lot and it just isn't conducive for you to be buying something when you're not going to be living in it. It's kind of that kind of thing. Like this is more you being true to your authentic self. And this coincides with that. All right. So that's what they have for you, the team. I like it for you. Don't forget us when you're, popular and a star, right? All right. And then the last reading we have here is for Yoti Nayak. So, Yoti, you want to know what is coming in your love life? Absolutely. And my deepest apologies if I missed anyone. I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain time, as well as on Sunday, then also tomorrow night as well. So, let's take a look here. So, what's coming into your love life, Yoti? Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. My apologies if I'm not. All right. Wow. So, you've got the Two of Cups, which is all about the relationship card, one of the relationship cards, and the Nine of Cups, emotional dreams come true. So, I like this. There definitely is this um, energy of emotions flowing in here for you. It does start with self love with the Nine of Cups. We've got this, we fill up with our inner love. It fills us up and overflows out to the world. And that just allows us to have this Two of Cups, to have these relationships because we can't love others more than to the extent we love ourselves, nor receive love from others more than to the extent we love ourselves. So I love myself that much. No matter how much love I want to give out, it's going to drip out. No matter how much someone wants to give me love, it's just going to drip in. But the more I open up to the higher eternal unconditional love, there's this great flow, win-win. I fill up with that, but it also expands my ability to give and receive love to the outside world, to the humans too. So I love this. You do have this headed towards you, but they're encouraging you really spend as much time as you can growing your self-love because it just is a win, 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 win all the way around. But Two of Cups, great card to get there. All right, and that's what they have there for you, Yoti. So many blessings to you and everyone else. Like I said, in a moment, I will post a comment and pin it with the order in which the readings were completed. And then I'll be back tomorrow. So just know as you're going through the remainder of your moments in life that every second of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the mother and the father of all things, our creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys again, much love to you. Hang in there. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you may be in the world. We'll see you soon. Till then, take care of yourself.